Hello guys, welcome back again. This is your boy Adamslink. Welcome back to another crazy video. So guys, you already know what we want to discuss about. Of course, the title is there. But first, before we jump right into that discussion, try as much as possible, if you are new to the channel, try to click on that subscribe button below. Click the bell notification to get update on all my new content. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, adamslinkmedia, and don't forget to like this video, comment on it, and share it on all social media platforms, and share it with your friends. My father once said, if you don't want people to laugh at you, then people will cry at you. So it's your choice from today. Do you want people to laugh at you or people to cry at you? To me, I want people to laugh at me instead of crying. Years ago, social media used to be a place where you just go there to waste your time. In fact, our parents on countless time has beaten some of us, drive some of us, query some of us for always going on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and so many other bunch of social media outlets out there. But currently, guys, people are making hell of money from it. In fact, in the United States, power of social media, in fact, you see some people like Kylie Jenner making more than $1.2 million per post, per advertised post. For her to just post any picture, anything concerning any product, you have to pay her 1 million US dollar. And Cristiano Ronaldo also collect up to $1 million US dollar. You see Kim Kardashian, Selena Gomez, The Rock, Beyonce, no less, Tyler Swift, with all those money being paid to all those big star with so much followers on social media alone. Like Cristiano Ronaldo is the most followed person on Instagram with more than 200 or something million followers. Like a whole Nigerian nation, the whole of Nigeria following just one person. You can imagine, or you can imagine how much that person will be charging per advertised post. Right now, Cristiano Ronaldo is almost clocking, it's almost approaching collecting $2 million US dollar per post. You don't even need to give him a contract, just give him that $2 million check and tell, okay, post this for us. Because knowing fully well that that post is going to reach a lot of people, and the engagement on that post going to bring profit to that company. So guys, also, I just took the liberty, okay, since all those guys are making so much money from this platform, of course you see other small artists also making money, small businesses also making money, like our Nigeria artists. You see people selling hair, doing all those kind of stuff, advertising for other persons. Me myself, there were times that I used to make a little change from Instagram as well. So guys, I brought this topic so that I can tell you how much our Nigeria celebrities are making per post on their Instagram. Number one on this list is Davido with over 17.2 million followers on Instagram alone. It makes more than 5 to 10 million naira per advertised post on Instagram. And number two is Wizkid with over 10.8 million followers on Instagram. He allegedly makes 5 to 10 million naira. I know you guys will be wondering, why is Davido and Wizkid making the same money? Meanwhile, Davido has 17.2 million followers on Instagram, while Wizkid has 10.8 million followers on Instagram. So Davido's earnings should slightly be more than Wizkid earnings on Instagram posts. Well, one thing you still have to reconsider is the engagement. If you check out Wizkid last post compared to Davido last post, you can see Wizkid post has more engagement, and you will see Wizkid last post with just a picture of him in the car, you can see he has more than 22 plus thousand comments only, and meanwhile Davido post has less than 5,000 comments. So you can see it's not mostly about the following. Of course, the following is still very much to be considered, but also the engagement. Wizkid engagement on Instagram is far triple Davido engagement on Instagram. So that's one thing you have to consider. So let us move forward. Number three is Tiwa Savage with 11.6 million followers on Instagram. Tiwa Savage allegedly makes close to 1 million to 5 million naira per advertised post. So Jamie Halliday is the next person with 11.4 million followers on Instagram, and he allegedly make 1 million to 4 million naira per advertised post. And of course, number 5 on this list is Olamide with 6.8 million Instagram followers, and it allegedly makes 1 to 4 million naira per advertised post. Regina has 8 million followers on Instagram, and if you want to pay her, you have to pay her close to 1 million to 3 million naira per advertised post. Bessie Josie controls 8.5 million followers on Instagram, and he allegedly control and he has to be paid 1 million to 3 million naira per Instagram post. But Wizkid, despite having a very low Instagram followers, but her engagement is quite much. So whenever she posts, you can see, because of her controversial story, people likes to view her comment, view her pictures, and to comment on them. So despite having 2.5 million followers on Instagram, she still control close to 1 million to 3 million naira per advertised post. The boy has 5.3 million followers on Instagram alone, and also it control 1 to 3 million naira per advertised post. I know Burna Boy should be, in the case of Davido and Wizkid, should be like after Davido should be Wizkid, then Burna Boy. No, Burna Boy, despite being the Africa giant and despite being the most viewed Africa artist so far as at 2020, that doesn't mean that he has so much engagement on Instagram. So Two-Face Idibia come next with 6 million followers on Instagram, and you have to pay to Baba 1 million to 3 million naira to post any of your thing on his Instagram account. Techno, who has 8.1 million followers on Instagram, also control 1 million to 3 million per advertised post. DJ Copy, who has a 5.4 million followers on Instagram, you have to pay her 500k to 3 million naira per advertised post. AY Commedia came next with 8.9 million followers on Instagram. There you have to pay him 500k to 3 million naira per advertised post. Adekule Code is the next person with 5.7 million followers on Instagram. You have to pay him 500k to 3 million naira per advertised post. Rema also came next with 1.6 million followers, and of course you have to pay him 500k to 3 million naira per advertised post. Meanwhile, you guys will be wondering why Rema should be among this top giant eating that kind of money with that 1.6 million followers. But for those of you who don't know, like I've said before, it's hard to do with engagement on Instagram. So it doesn't really necessarily matter if you have the numbers of followers. Well, Rema has low numbers of followers but huge engagement. And also guys, we have Iniedo actress, Iniedo, Nollywood actress Iniedo, with 9.7 million followers on Instagram, and you have to pay her 1 to 5 million per advertised post. And Mrs. Pales, the Instagram twerker, we all know her, with 2.1 billion Instagram followers, you have to pay her 200k to 2 million per advertised post. And she generally twerks to a lot of music. Of course, brother Shaggy, who is a comedian and an Instagram star with 4.9 million followers on Instagram, you have to pay him 200k to 3 million per advertised post. As though I didn't mention so many other artists, actresses, Nollywood actresses, actors, comedians, and so many other people on the social media, on Instagram, with huge followers who still make as much as this. But the thing is that those people fall in those categories that I just mentioned. So it's a lot of people like Zlatan and Aramale who see also do some kind of advert for some companies, and a lot of other people, a lot of other artists, Nigerian celebrities who are really active and also promote a lot of brands out there. Of course, they do get a lot of money from it, and even bloggers as well also get paid to post some things. In fact, Instagram, social media as a whole is a platform that you can use to your own benefit. It has a good side and it has a bad side just like every other thing else. Money has a good side and money has a bad side. Even eating self, it has a good side and it also has a bad side. If you eat too much, it's a sin, but if you eat moderate, that is also good. So everything in this world at all. So gone are those days when you will be on social media, on Facebook, and your parents will be like, what are you always doing on social media? You're whiling away your time, your mates are schooling and doing all those stuff. No, gone are those days. Now, if only our parents in the village understand the magnitude of money people are making on social media, then the first thing they should be doing, they should have done is like get their children phones and access to internet so that they can as well benefit from this social media, because it's a very huge place, it's a huge market. In fact, you don't even need to open a business out there or to open a store, rent a space, a store. No, if you have any product nowadays, you just have to put it in your house and then you can open a social media store, and before you know it, you have blown for there. You have blown from there. You can sell your product through social media. It's one of the the fastest, the easy, and the most safest place to sell your product. The only thing is that you need to be truthful to yourself. And of course, hi, I'm one of the benefits. Like, I'm so happy that I've also have the opportunity to benefit from social media as a whole, from YouTube and so many other platforms as well. So every parents out there, please, when your child is on social media, try as much as possible to make sure it's going to use social media to his or her own benefit, because it's a good place to learn and it's also the most dangerous place to learn. So try as much as possible to be moderate with it, and of course you're going to end up making big bucks from any social media that you find yourself, that you are familiar with and that you love to engage yourself in. So guys, I hope I'm able to teach you one or two things today about social media. So guys, have a wonderful day, and don't forget to like, comment and share. If you are new to the family, try as much as possible to click on that subscribe button below, like this video, click on that subscribe button and click on the bell notification to get updates on all my new content. It's your boy Adamslink, and bye. I'm out. Watch out for my next video this evening.